Namaste my dear students, Nenu Mi Suryateja from Saimedha Ecet Coaching Center Koti, Hyderabad. Director JC Sir ఆధ్వర్యంలో శశికాంత్ వాల్మీకి సార్ పర్యవేక్షణ నిర్వహిస్తున్న సాయిమేధ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ ఈసెట్ 2023 రాసిన విద్యార్థులందరికీ మీరు అబ్జెక్షన్స్ పెట్టుకోనికి వీలుగా ఉండాలి అనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈసెట్ పేపర్స్ అన్నిటిని బిట్ టు బిట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడానికి ఈ వీడియో లెక్చర్ సిరీస్ మీ ముందుకు తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది. కాబట్టి మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎవరైతే ఈసెట్ 2023 రాస్తారో, ఎవరైతే క్వశ్చన్స్కి ఆన్సర్స్ తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారో, పూర్తి డీటెయిల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఈ వీడియో లెక్చర్స్ని ఖచ్చితంగా వాచ్ చేయండి. అలాగే మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరికీ కూడా ఈ వీడియో లెక్చర్ సిరీస్ని షేర్ చేయండి. దీంతో పాటుగా మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎవరైతే ఈసెట్ 2023 రాస్తారో వీళ్ళందరికీ సాయిమేధ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ ఒక ద్రోణాచార్య బ్యాచ్ ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది. గత 25 సంవత్సరాలుగా ఎంతో మంది ఇంజనీర్లు తయారు చేసిన సంస్థ సాయిమేధ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ డిప్లొమా విద్యార్థులకి అండగా బాసటగా నిలవన ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ బ్యాచ్ ని మీ ముందుకు తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది. ఈ బ్యాచ్ లో భాగంగా మీ అందరికీ మొదటిగా మీరు బీటెక్ లోకి వెళ్ళిన వెంటనే ఇబ్బంది పడుతారు అనే ఉద్దేశంతో, ఆ ఇబ్బందిని పోగొడితేనే ఫ్రీ మైండ్ తో ఉంటేనే పని బాగా చేస్తారనే ఉద్దేశంతో బీటెక్ 2-1 అకాడమిక్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నాం. బీటెక్ 2-1 అకాడమిక్ సబ్జెక్ట్సే కాకుండా సిఆర్టీ క్యాంపస్ రిక్రూట్మెంట్ ట్రైనింగ్, దీనిలో భాగంగా ఆప్టిట్యూడ్, రీజనింగ్, ఇంగ్లీష్, అదేవిధంగా సిఆర్టీకి కావాల్సిన బేసిక్ కోడింగ్ లాంగ్వేజెస్ సి కావచ్చు, C++ కావచ్చు, జావా కావచ్చు, పైథాన్ కావచ్చు, వీటన్నిటిని మనము లైవ్ క్లాసెస్ ద్వారా అందిస్తాం. దీంతో పాటుగా థర్డ్ వన్ డిప్లొమా బేస్డ్ జాబ్స్ టెస్ట్ సిరీస్, మీరందరూ సంవత్సరం నుంచి కావచ్చు, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన దగ్గర కావచ్చు, ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన దగ్గర కావచ్చు, ఈ సెట్ కొరకు ఇంజనీరింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యారు. ఇదే ఇంజనీరింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ అనేది మీకు రేపు డిప్లొమా బేస్డ్ జాబ్స్ కూడా ఉండడం జరుగుతుంది. కాకపోతే మీరు రేపు జాబ్ పడినప్పుడు రెడీగా ఉండాలంటే కన్సిస్టెంట్గా ప్రిపరేషన్ అది అవసరం అవడం జరుగుతుంది. కన్సిస్టెంట్గా మీరు ఆల్రెడీ మీ అందరూ బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యారు, మీకు సపోర్ట్ ఉండాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఒక టెస్ట్ సిరీస్ కూడా మనం ద్రోణాచార్య బ్యాచ్లో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఈ టెస్ట్ సిరీస్లో భాగంగా ప్రతి వీక్ టాపిక్ వైజ్ గ్రాండ్ టెస్ట్లు కండక్ట్ చేస్తాం. టాపిక్ వైజ్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనం మిక్స్డ్ టాపిక్స్ ఆర్ మిక్స్డ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ గ్రాండ్ టెస్ట్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఫైనల్ గా ఓవరాల్ గ్రాండ్ టెస్ట్లు కండక్ట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. 1 ఇయర్ పాటుగా మీకు ఈ డిప్లొమా బేస్డ్ జాబ్స్ యొక్క టెస్ట్ సిరీస్ కోర్స్ అందించడం జరుగుతుంది. దీంతో పాటుగా 2 ఇయర్స్ వ్యాలిడిటీతో ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియాలో ఎవరు తయారు చేయలేని విధంగా మన సాయిమేధ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ ఒక గేట్ కోర్స్ని రెడీ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆ గేట్ కోర్స్ విత్ వ్యాలిడిటీ ఆఫ్ 2 ఇయర్స్ అందించడం జరుగుతుంది. ఈ 4 మాడ్యూల్స్ మనము ద్రోణాచార్య బ్యాచ్లో అందించడం జరుగుతుంది. దీని విలువ సుమారుగా ₹1,00,000. కానీ ఈ కోర్సు మొత్తాన్ని ఫ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్గా అందించడం జరుగుతుంది. జస్ట్ ఈ 2 సంవత్సరాల మెయింటెనెన్స్కి, అదేవిధంగా టెస్ట్ సిరీస్ కోసమని రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ ఫీజ్ ₹3,000 అనేది తీసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. ఎవరైతే డిప్లొమా కంప్లీట్ చేసుకుని బీటెక్ వెళ్తున్నారో వీళ్ళందరికీ ఒక మంచి అవకాశం ఇది. కాబట్టి ఈ అవకాశాన్ని మీరందరూ ఉపయోగించుకుంటారని ఆశిస్తున్నా. మీరు ఈ అవకాశాన్ని వినియోగించుకోవాలంటే ముందుగా మీరు మన అప్లికేషన్ స్పేస్ గేట్ అనే అప్లికేషన్ని డౌన్లోడ్ చేయండి. డౌన్లోడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత అందులో ప్రొఫైల్ సెక్షన్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ ప్రొఫైల్ సెక్షన్ మొత్తాన్ని ఫిల్ చేయండి. ఫిల్ చేసిన తర్వాత మీ అడ్మిషన్ ప్రాసెస్ కోసమని 9848692598 ఈ నెంబర్కి కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వండి. అడ్మిషన్ ప్రాసెస్ ఎట్లా, అదేవిధంగా ఇంకేమైనా కోర్స్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఏమైనా కావాలంటే కూడా పూర్తి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అందించడం జరుగుతుంది. మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, మీరందరూ ఈ అవకాశాన్ని వినియోగించుకుంటారని ఆశిస్తూ నేను మీ సూర్యతేజ ఫ్రమ్ సాయిమేధ ఈసెట్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ కోటి హైదరాబాద్.
The ability of a material to resist fracture due to impact loads. Due to which loads? Impact loads is given. Whenever we talk about this impact load or impact strength, the answer is going to become what? Toughness. Impact strength. Okay. Stiffness is load acting per unit deflection. Hardness is ability to resist the abrasion, scratches, indentations. Resist abrasion, scratches and indentation. Fatigue, repeated reversal loads. Keywords we are talking about here. Keywords: repeated reversal load failure. Okay. So the correct answer, due to impact load, the energy absorbed up to the ultimate point, okay, area under the stress strain curve up to the ultimate point, strength plus ductility, these all the definitions corresponds to only toughness. So the correct answer is what? Toughness. Go for the next question. The next question given is, which of the following is a not a NDT test? Not a NDT. Ultrasonic test, yes, is a NDT test, non-destructive testing. Current test, yes, NDT. Dye penetrant test, yes, it is an NDT. Fatigue is, as I told you in the previous slide, fatigue is a property with which the material is going to fail due to repeated reversal loads. So fatigue is not a test, okay. Fatigue test separately we have, but fatigue is the property, ability with which the material is going to fail, okay. So the correct answer is, it is a destructive one. So fatigue is odd one out. So the correct answer is now fatigue test only. Chalo, go for the next question. Blast furnace is used to produce. We discussed about this diagram where we, in the production of iron and steel, I told you there, and that too this question is from the gunshot bits itself, direct gunshot bits question. If you want to give me the number also, you can see this that the question blast furnace, it is a gunshot bits question number 88. Gunshot bits from the engineering materials question number 88. Okay. If you want to see the previous question also, that is this question, fatigue, in the lecture itself we discussed, lecture 3 at around 19 minutes 33 seconds, you can watch this. This question is there in the Saimedha app. Whereas this one, ability of a material to resist the fracture or impact load, this is again gunshot bits question number 2. This is from the gunshot bits question number 2. Okay. Those who have prepared only gunshot bits in the Saimedha app also could have performed well in the AP Ecet examination. So this is from the gunshots, this is from the video lecture, this is question number 88 from the gunshot bits again. Okay, let's see. So what is the answer for this question, sir? Answer for this question, charge is coke, ore and limestone. Coke, ore and limestone is going to be considered as charge, which is going to be fed through the throat of the blast furnace. From the blast furnace, what comes out is pig iron. Pig iron is the purest one, does not have the desirable properties, strength, ductility, we don't require, we don't have that particular properties. So we go forward, again remelting. Remelting in the cupola furnace, we are gonna get cast iron. Similarly, puddling furnace, it is going to be wrought iron. We are having Bessemer converter, acidic Bessemer, basic Bessemer, LD process is there, Linds and Donowitz process, LD process, electric furnace we have. All are going to give us what? Steel. Okay, electric furnace is going to give us special steel. So what is the correct answer here? Answer is pig iron. Cast iron is coming from which furnace? Cupola. Wrought iron is coming from which furnace? Puddling furnace. Steel is coming from which furnace? Bessemer converter, LD process or electric furnace. So the correct answer is what here? The correct answer is pig iron is going to be the correct answer, because in the question is mentioning about which furnace? That blast furnace. Okay. Chalo, let's go for the next question. Pause the video, note it down. The next question is eutectic reaction for iron carbon system. This eutectic reaction, this is also from the gunshot bits question number 26. Gunshot bits question number 26. Just for the sake of reference I am writing this, but maximum questions are already covered in the app. Okay. So what is the answer for this question? Eutectic reaction for iron carbon occurs at what temperature? Low critical temperature. It is called as lower critical temperature, at a temperature of 723 degrees Celsius is the correct answer. Okay. Pause the video, note it down. Let's go for the next question. The process of inducing carbon to low carbon steel to get a hard surface. This question is taken from the practice set question number 13. Practice set question number 13. Okay. That is, low carbon steel is going to be converted into hard surface by utilizing which technique? Carburizing. That means carbon is added. In cyaniding we will be having what? Cyanide solution. Cyanide solution. Okay. NaCN, it will be regarded as NaCN, sodium cyanide. Okay. Nitriding will be adding the nitrogen content. Tempering is what? Tempering is followed by hardening technique. So this is a heat treatment process. Heat treatment. Here this is the case hardening technique. Carbon, low carbon is going to convert into high carbon. That's why the hard surface is going to be produced. So carbon content, if you want to increase, you need to go with which technique? Carburizing. And again, this is from the Saimedha app. In the Saimedha app, Saimedha.in app, if you see practice set question number 13, this question was given. Okay, let's go for the next question. The next question is given is 1841 high speed steel. 1841 high speed steel. This is also from the gunshot bits, guys. But let's forget the gunshot bits now, everything. Let's try and solve these questions as soon as possible. So 1841 high speed steel, 4 is the chromium. This is previous TSPSC asked question also, that is 4% we have what? 4% is chromium. 1 is vanadium. 1 is vanadium. And 18 is left, definitely it is a tungsten. So tungsten, chromium, vanadium is the correct answer. Okay, 1841, that is also called as high speed steels. 188 stainless steel, 1841 high speed steel, given in the question itself. Pause the video, note it down, go.
Now next question, if 3 coplanar forces acting at a point are in equilibrium, then each force is proportional. Suppose we are taking this part over here, okay, we have taken this. This is P, Q, R we have taken, so this is alpha, this is beta and this is gamma, okay. So whenever we are taking this part, P divided by sine, okay, if you have taken this force means, what is the remaining 2 forces we are having? The angle between remaining 2 forces. Suppose this P force we are taking, remaining 2 forces what we are having? Q and R. So what is the angle between these 2? Alpha. So we have to write that angle with sine, sine alpha is equals to, if you are taking Q over here, what is the remaining 2 forces? P and R. What is the angle over here? Beta. So we have to write with the sine, sine beta is equals to R. If you are taking R over here, what is the remaining 2 forces? These 2 forces. What is the angle between this? Gamma. So we have to write with the sine gamma. Okay. So whenever we are writing this part, it is actually related to which theorem actually? What we can say over here means a Lami's theorem. We are calling this part as what? Lami's theorem. Okay. So this part is completed. Now next what we are doing, next question, for a self-locking machine the efficiency should be. Now whenever we are going for the efficiency, actually we are having 2 conditions. Lifting machine, the lifting machine is reversible. If the efficiency is greater than 50%. What we are having over here? Greater than 50%. If you are having reversible, lifting machine is reversible means we are having that condition. Now for self-locking, what we are having the condition, efficiency should be less than equals to 50%. Okay, so what is the condition we are having for the self-locking over here? Efficiency is less than equals to 50%. Okay, 4th option is correct. Now next part, if the value of Poisson's ratio of the material is 0.5, then the ratio of elastic modulus to the shear modulus. Okay, now what is the ratio we are having over here? So we are having one of the relation E is equals to 2G into 1 plus mu. Okay, we are having the relation between E as well as G, means elastic modulus, Young's modulus and the shear modulus. We are having this part. Okay, now we have to find out the ratio of elastic modulus and the shear modulus, means E divided by G. This ratio we have to find out. So what is left now? 2 into 1 plus, what is mu value we are having? 0.5, which is equals to 2 into 1 plus 0.5. 1 plus 0.5 means what? 1.5, which is equals to 2 into 1.5 means 3. Okay, we are having the answer as 3 over here. So option 2 is correct. Now the bending moment diagram for a cantilever beam carrying uniform distributed load over the entire length. We are having some conditions over here. If you are having point load, for shear force and bending moment, okay. If you are having point load means we are having sudden change, this will be point. If you are having no load, means it will be linear, it will be inclined. If you are having UDL, this will be inclined, this will be parabolic. If you are having UVL, it will be parabolic, it will be cubically parabolic. Okay, this is parabolic, this is cubically parabolic. Now next we are having the movement. If you are having movement or couple, then this will be point and this will be sudden change. Okay, so we are having the symbols actually. Now bending moment for what we are having, uniformly distributed load, UDL. UDL means what we are having over here, parabolic. Okay, parabolic we are having. Parabolic means third option, parabola. Okay, third option is correct. Now next, a cantilever beam of length L, moment of inertia, modulus of elasticity carries a concentrated load at the middle of its length. The slope of the cantilever at the free end is. Suppose we are taking this part. This is cantilever we have taken. If you are taking at the end part over here, then what is the formula? What is the slope formula we are having for this means WL square by 2EI. Okay, this is the formula we are having. Now what it is asking means for this cantilever beam, whenever we are having the load at the middle of this part, at the middle, and length what is given over here, complete length is given as L, means this part will be L by 2, this part will be L by 2. Now same concept we are using. W over here complete length we have taken, but in this we have to take only L by 2 because it is in the middle of this part. Middle of its length means L by 2 we are taking. In the place of L we are taking L by 2, and whole square means whole square we are taking divided by 2EI, which is equals to W L square. This part will become 2 square 4. Again we are writing in the denominator means 4 2s are 8. 8EI. Okay, so this is the answer. WL square by 8EI means fourth option is correct. Next, a solid circular shaft has been subjected to a pure torsion. Pure torsion we are having. Pure torsion means sigma x it is equals to 0, sigma y it is equals to 0, tau xy it is equals to tau. The ratio of maximum shear stress and maximum normal stress. Okay, maximum shear stress means we can take tau only. Now what is maximum normal stress we are having? Okay, maximum normal stress. Let us find that part. Maximum normal stress. Okay, what is the maximum normal stress formula we are having? Sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus under root sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy whole square. Okay, so this is the formula we have taken over here. After taking this formula, let us substitute the values what we are having. If you are substituting the values means 0 plus 0, 0 by 2 means 0 plus under root, this is also 0 means 0 plus tau square. So what we are having, under root tau square, square root gets cancelled over here. Okay, after getting cancelled, what we can do now, let us substitute this part. What is the ratio we have to find? Ratio means maximum shear stress divided by and maximum normal stress. Okay, this ratio we have to find. So shear stress means what we can take, tau max. Tau max is equals to tau we have taken. Tau max it is equals to tau. Okay, divided by maximum normal stress means what we are getting, tau we are getting. Tau gets cancelled. What is the ratio we are having? 1:1. Okay, 1 by 1 means 1:1. Option 3 is correct.
Okay, observe the next question given now. The next question given over the board is regarding belt drive. Diameter of the driving pulley is 396. Let's say D1 is equals to 396 mm and the speed N1 is equals to 200 RPM. The belt is having a thickness of 4 mm. Total slip is equals to 2%. 2% it is. If the speed of the drive is, speed of the driven pulley is N2 value. Okay, N2 value is equals to 100 RPM, then diameter is D2 value is equals to what? We know the formula, N2 divided by N1 is equals to D1 divided by D2 plus T thickness into 1 minus S divided by 100 percentage slip. So D1 value, N2 divided by N1, N2 is 100 100 divided by 200 is equals to d1 plus t by d2 plus t. d1 is how much? 396 plus 4 mm divided by d2, we don't know, plus t into 1 minus, what is the percentage? 0.02. 1 minus 0.02 is 0.98. 0.98 into this one is 400. So 98 4s are 4 8s are 32, 4 9s are 36, 37, 38, 39. So this is 392. So let me write here directly this value. 392 divided by d2 plus t is equals to 1 divided by 2. So 2 you multiply here, what is it gonna become? d2 plus t is equals to 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, 2 3s are 6, 7, 784. So d2 is equals to 784 minus thickness. Thickness value is how much? 4. 784 minus 4, what is the answer? 780 mm. So this is the correct answer, 780 mm. What is the formula that we need to memorize for solving this question? N2 by N1 is equals to d1 plus t divided by d2 plus t into 1 minus s divided by 100. Okay. From the design of machine elements, belt drive. Go for the next question. If Cs is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed, Cs is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed, then the ratio of maximum speed to minimum speed is equals to maximum speed to minimum speed is equals to, this is direct formula, 2 plus Ts divided by 2 minus Cs. Okay, 2 plus Cs divided by 2 minus Cs. Go through it. Flywheels chapter. Observe the next question now. The next question given is the internal spur gear having 120 teeth. Okay, internal. Suppose this is an internal spur gear. Internal gears of having spur gear teeth. Let's say T1 is equals to, what is the value? 120. With another spur gear of 40 teeth. So definitely it is going to be inside. So its T2 value. T2 value is equals to how much? 40 teeth. If module is the 6 mm, module is always same for both 6 mm. Find the center distance between the gears. Suppose this is the center distance now. This is the center and this is the center. If we find out first the diameters, okay, once we know the diameter, let's say its diameter is going to become what? D1 and its diameter is going to become what? D2. Then we can write the radiuses also. Okay, then radius, then what is the formula for radius gonna become like this? This one will be R1 and this one will be R2. So the center distance is going to become R1 minus R2. What is the formula for center distance now? R1 minus R2. Okay, go through it. Let me do it with red so that we can understand better. This is the R1. This is we have R2. So what do we require? Center distance. So R1 minus R2 is going to give you the center distance. So let's find out first with respect to module diameter. Module formula is d divided by t. So d is equals to m into t. Radius is equals to d divided by 2. That is module into thickness divided by 2. So R1 is equals to mt1 divided by 2. What is the m value? 6. What is the t1 value? 120 divided by 2. 2 1s are 2 3s are 12 3s are 36, 360 mm. Similarly, R2 also we can find. R2 is equals to mt2 divided by 2. Module is 6, t2 is 40 divided by 2. 2 1s are 2, 3s are 3 4s are 12, 120 mm. So now we know R1 and R2 values. Once we know R1 and R2 values, what we need to do? Center distance is R1 minus R2. R1 minus R2. 360 minus 120. 36, 240, right? 240 mm is going to be your answer. So what is the correct answer for this question? Option number 1, 240 mm. Pause the video, note it down. Let's go for the next question. The next question given is, if a ball mass of governor occupies a definite specified position for each speed in the working range, then it is working to be stable. Okay, then it is working to be what? Stable, because definite specified position it is occupying, specified position for each speed within the working range. For as working ranges changes, speed values are also going to be what? Changing. That means with load changes, speed also changes. Governor is said to be working under which condition? Stable condition. Go for the next one. Which of the following is not a cam and follower displacement motion? SHM, yes it is there. SHM, simple harmonic motion. Cycloidal motion, yes it is there. Uniform acceleration retardation, yes it is there. Involute, involute is the name of profile. Involute is the name of a profile. We don't have any involute motion. So this is the correct answer because he is asking you to find out the odd one out. Okay, involute motion. This is the simple harmonic motion, cycloidal motion, uniform acceleration retardation. We are putting it, it's not actually, I am marking it correct. These are actually the motion. He is asking about not A. Not A means involute is not a motion. Involute is the name of a profile. According to Unwin's formula, standard formula guys, D is equals to 6 root T. D is equals to 6 root T. Previous AE examination question also, AE 2023, AEE 2023, D is equals to 6 root T. There the question was not asked like this, D is equals to 6 root T. He asked the question regarding the root T is equals to D divided by 6, standard question. In a fillet weld, the ratio of the throat to that of the leg of the weld is equals to ratio of throat. How much amount of the throat is there with respect to leg of the weld? Okay. So in this fillet weld, if you say this is, let's say this is plate 1, here we are having the plate 2, and we require a fillet weld here. Let's say this is what we are talking about, a fillet weld. Then what is the throat? This is going to become the throat. Okay, this is going to become your throat value, where this is going to become leg thickness. Leg thickness. So if you are going to take this value with respect to this, observe, this is 1, this one will be the largest one, right? So we can take this is going to become your 90 degrees, this is going to become root 2 value. So we can write the answer is 1 divided by root 2. Okay, go through it. Ratio of the throat to that of the leg of the weld. This is the throat value. If you see, this is inside, how much it is going inside. This is 90 degrees. This is the throat value, and this is the leg length. If you are going to see this triangle, right angled triangle, okay. This is a right angled triangle. This value is how much? 1. This value is how much? Root 2. Okay. So answer is going to become, ratio is asking here, 1 by root 2 is going to become your correct answer. Go through it. Pause the video, note it down. When a material of a key and shaft is made up of same material and width of square key is 1/4 of the diameter. Width of square key is 1/4 of the diameter. W is equals to D by 4. Then length of the key is equals to, length of the key is 1.571 D. This 1.57 can be regarded as pi by 2 also. Pi by 2, because pi is 3.14, right? 3.14 divided by 2. So 3.14 divided by 2, 1.5 something, you are going to get the correct answer. And the answer is pi D by 2. As simple as that. Okay. Let's go for the next question. Next question given is pitch circle diameter of the bolts and a flange of coupling is given in terms of diameter of shaft D as. If you see the flange coupling, this is the shaft 1 and here we are having the shaft 2. And these are the flanges, okay. Only rough diagram I am drawing here. What is this diameter? D. What is this diameter? Capital D. Capital D is equals to 2D. Here we are going to have the bolts. This diameter is called as diameter of pitch circle diameter for bolts. DP is equals to 3D. And the last one, outermost diameter. Outermost diameter is equals to D0 and D0 is equals to 4D. So DP is equals to 3D. DP is equals to 3D. Yes, this one is going to become your correct answer. DP equal to 3D. Those who have just observed the diagram also in the video lectures could have put the correct answer D, 2D, 3D, 4D. 4 things. D, 2D, 3D, 4D. So 3D is the correct answer because he is asking about pitch circle diameter of the bolts. Okay. Chalo, pause the video, note it down. Let's go for the next question. If the load on a ball bearing is reduced to half, the life bearing will increase by 8 times, because we know it is depending upon cube times, guys. Cube times 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So easily we can put the answer as 8 times. Go through it, go through the question. If the load on the ball bearing is reduced to half, the life of the bearing will increase. Okay, so L is equals to C by P whole to the power of cube for ball bearing. Ball bearing. So what we can write here, L is inversely proportional to P to the power of 3. L2 divided by L1 is equals to P1 divided by P2 whole cube. If the life is going to become half, that is P by 2 whole to the power of 3, PP gets cancelled, this is 2 cube. 2 cube is answer is how much? 8 times. So we can write L2 divided by L1, okay, L2 divided by L1 is equals to 8. If L2 divided by L1 is equals to 8, L2 is equals to 8 times of what? L1. Direct question, L is equals to C by P whole to the power of 3. Ball bearing cube is there. For roller bearing, we are going to have 10 by 3, 3.33. Okay, approximate 3 itself.